and welcome back to day number 5 in our design workshop. Today I'm really excited to share with you the most important step when you are creating SVG files that have fonts or text on them at all. Now this week we've gone through all kinds of different ideas and suggestions and tips and tricks for you. We've talked about the software that you can use to create files. We've talked about how to come up with ideas and a strategy behind that. I've even shared with you a whole bunch of different ways that you can pair fonts together to make your designs look like they were created by somebody with a graphic design degree. Yesterday, I even gave you a sneak peek into our award-winning best-selling course, 123 SVG, where I give you an overview of both softwares, Inkscape and Adobe Illustrator. Today, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about how can you actually turn your design into an SVG file. And so the way that this works is it will make more sense once you're inside your software and you've gotten a chance to play around with it a little bit. But it is a crucial step in the process. You don't want to miss it. Now, it's a little bit of a different step depending on if you're using Inkscape or if you're using Adobe Illustrator. If you're using Inkscape, once you have typed out your font, you can't just go to Save As. If you do that and you save as an SVG file, there will be no text on your saved file. You might wonder, what happened to it all? The most important part of the process, once you have put your font onto your screen and you've lined it out the way that you want, is you have to go to the object menu and click on object to path. That actually converts your font from a font into a path where your cutting software can read it to cut the outlines of it. Now, if you're working in Adobe Illustrator, you're going to have to do the exact same step, only it's called something a little bit different. You're going to have to go to what's called Create Outlines. And so you have your section highlighted and you click on Create Outlines. That step in both softwares is the most important piece of the puzzle when you are creating SVG files. Otherwise, you'll save your font and then nothing will show up whenever you go to save your SVG and you open it up inside your cutting software. So don't miss out on that really, really specific step. Now, if you want more details about, okay, well, that makes sense, but I want to know how to create a knockout and how to do an offset and how to make frames and how to draw graphics, and I really want to dive in and learn how to create SVG files, the next best step for you is taking our course 123 SVG. That class has created and grown more SVG designers than any other class in the industry. So I want to encourage you, if you want to learn more, if this is kind of whet your appetite a little bit, like, hey, I want to dive in and see how I can bring my own ideas to life on the graphics side, then I encourage you, join us inside of 123 SVG. And I've shared just a couple things here with you. These are some student success stories so that you can see inside the class we do everything that you can imagine when we are designing. We talk about everything from how to make frames and how to create traced items, and you can see here this is a student who created a beautiful reverse canvas out of her son's artwork, and we talk about graphics, and these are, I'll let you pause the screen if you want to be able to go through and read some of these testimonials, but it's incredible what our students have been able to create. And then here's just another quick visual image so you can see these are students who had no graphic design background and who were able to work from the ground up. If they can do it, so can you. I cannot wait to get to know you more inside of 123 SVG. And then what I would love for you to do is tell me below, what's been your favorite thing about this workshop? What have you feel like you've learned the most, or was your biggest aha moment over the course of this week? Again, as always, I would love it if you would connect with me over on my website at mydesignsandthechaos.com. And you can find me on all social media channels at mydesignsandthechaos. If you have any specific questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, info@mydesignsandthechaos.com, and I hope to get to know you more inside of 123 SVG. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!